I am a huge coward. But I still cannot get enough of that spooky media. God damn, this is gonna... I don't have a script for this. This is gonna fucking suck. Okay. Wait, I can do the, I cannot get enough of it. I don't know. That fear, not the jump scares. I hate jump scares in general, but just that fear of the unknown. That spooky stuff, you know, the real soul-grabbing, intense anxiety and dread. I feel upset that comes from specific media, and I don't just mean games. That's kind of what I want to talk about today. I do have a game or two in this list that I'm talking about, but I mainly wanted to focus on other forms of media of horror and just the idea behind it all, you know? Big lock in. I'm locking in right now. I'm locked in, boys. Just spooky stuff in media. Any form, music, video game, TV show. So the very first thing I wanted to talk about was this one particular episode that upon rewatching for this video actually sent chills down my spine in a way that I don't think a sci-fi goofy show should have. And that is from episode of Doctor Who. I know I'm gonna get those comments. Yeah, make fun of me. I was one of those Doctor Who kids. I had the screwdriver. I made my own like TARDIS out of cardboard and shit. I was a little nerd, okay? Leave me alone. Anyways, this particular episode of Doctor Who that, upon rewatching, scared me to the core. Like, on a rewatch even. Like, I knew what was gonna happen, and it still got me. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Anyways, the episode's called Midnight. It features David Tennant as Doctor Who. Editor me, put in a laugh track right here. Put in like the Big Bang Theory laugh track. Make it really funny. Make it really hilarious, because like that's peak comedy. Or on a planet, like a crystallized diamond planet, under constant like high intense sun radiation beams, so you can never set foot on the planet. Any living organism is obliterated. It is fucking gone. It is disintegrated. That's how powerful this beam is. So something attacks the Doctor on the planet's surface, and I never really noticed as a kid, but rewatching it as an adult, it's a very claustrophobic episode, and I think they knew what they were doing when they did that. There's so much shouting, everyone's shouting and overlapping. In specific scenes, you can't really make out what's being said unless you've rewatched the episode and paid attention to each character yelling their lines. But I think that was the point. I think the point of this episode is not only the fear of the unknown, but just dread. And what it does to people in high-stress situations. The alien... And that's the cool thing I love, too, about this episode. You never see it. Every other episode, to my knowledge, I could be wrong, even like current Doctor Who, they show the alien, they show the creature, they show everything, they show it. But this is like the one episode where you never see it. You never see the alien, you never see the creature, you never see like a home, you never see anything. It just takes over this one woman and causes panic and fear in everybody. And the other thing too that I really love from this episode, you could even see the alien as it gets smarter in the one woman's body. The doctor's brag. He's a braggy guy. He likes to brag, and so he brags about being the smartest guy in the room. And the alien picks up on that, and it basically manipulates the fear in the people and the humans to go in against him. And they go from being best buddies, telling stories and having fun and chatting, to basically dragging the doctor by his legs, ready to throw him out onto the planet's surface to disintegrate him because they think the alien is taking over his body. I love this episode. Oh, that's right. Barcelona. 10 out of 10. Good job, director behind me. I want a green screen for this because I figured I'd have full body. Not a very deep entry. This one's gonna be kind of quick. So yeah, I started with Black Ops 1 Zombies. Kino der Toten.
And then there's also this room. This room scared the living shit out of me.
Dude, I did not want to play that game solo. I would fucking I wanted to play it because even as a kid I'd get super attached to video games and I'd want to play them. But this is the one game I refused to play solo. It just did not. It scared me so. The zombies just. You know. I really hope I remember to put the zombies MP3 file sound effects over that. Otherwise, I'm gonna look like a fucking idiot, dude. Oh yeah, do you like my skeleton shirt? Let me get in the. But yeah, it just scared me as a kid. And it wasn't even for anything deep. It was literally just scary zombies yelling and chasing you in a dark video game. It also did help that the main menu screen was this. That's fucking terrifying.
This is why this game scared me so much as a child.
But I still love it. It is, I don't know. It's Call of Duty. Before it got all so that, and this title is Soma, made by the same guys, or team, I should say, sorry, not guys, who made Amnesia, The Dark Descent, A Machine for Pigs, and the newer title, Amnesia, The Bunker, which, again, I also need to do a playthrough. There's too many games, man. I love video games, but there's too many of them. There's too many good... Anyway, so I never actually played Soma. This was back when YouTube Let's Plays were the most popular thing known to man, and little 15, 14-year-old me would just sit down and watch PewDiePie or Markiplier play through a video game in its entirety.
Hello everybody, my name is Markiplier and welcome to...
Hit the notification bell. And every time you do, I'll shake my ass for you. And I'd go, wow, that was a good game, even though I never touched it myself. So that's how I experienced Soma. But it did not dull the absolute horror that is cosmic horror. Horror that is cosmic horror. Dude, you see why I need to... So you play as that guy, whatever his name was, John. You play as John Soma. And you find yourself in a weird underwater... Well, I guess you don't really know what's underwater, but it's an underground base, basically. Oh yeah, spoilers for Soma, by the way. Because it's one of the major big reveals is kind of the reason why I wanted to make this video. And basically, you're playing through the game, you're doing everything normal, and then you find this this girl whose consciousness is in a weird device thing, I don't know, and like you think she's like in there, but it's just her brain was scanned and put into this device, and then she's guiding you through the levels because there is a device. It's called the Ark of the Covenant. It houses all of the downloaded brains of the people on the space station. In a weird, it's basically like a giant computer that runs simulated life that all the brains of the people who were there are downloaded and put into it because they're the last remnants of humanity. And so you play through the game basically, only to find out you were never real. You were just a downloaded brain scan of the character you played as, dumped into a robotic body that was brought back from fucking PC sleep mode to help launch the Ark and basically save humanity. I say save humanity in air quotations because the part that really scared me about this game, that existential feeling of just like your own reality not actually existing. So like all the people's brains were downloaded and put into this computer, and it was launched into space, and it's floating through space aimlessly. No one's controlling it. It's just flying through space, and they're all living on it. And the part that really freaked me out as a kid was the fact that like if something happens to it, no one's there. No one's there to stop it. It's basically like being in the Matrix, but there is no real life anymore. You're just a computer program. And that, I don't know why, but that, like, my sense of reality, like the reality I live in now, I'm maybe here, I don't even know. In the game, when you get your brain scanned and saved, that's technically not you. It's a copy of you. You, as a physical being, are still going to exist, grow old, and die. But that saved brain scan version of you is also going to keep existing, thinking it's you. Do you see why this game really fucked with me as a kid? Like, holy shit. Like, imagine waking up one day, continuing your life, your existence as you normally see it, only to find out you're just a copy of a memory of the real you. I think that right there was what like solidified it as one of the scariest games. Not because of the jump scares, not because of the big spooky lay monster that chases you and tries to beat you to death with its big clubbed fists. No, it's the thought, the story, the world, the reality. Or should I say the lack of. Oh my god, I have like 30 minutes of footage.